My sister, I'm guessing that's the. Wait, okay. Carlota, the oldest one. Then there's Diana. Diana? Yeah, just before me. Then comes Eva. At the bottom lies Bella. Sorry, the youngest is Bernardo. Oh, okay, there he goes. Never mind. You never been alone, I'm guessing. Can't complain about it. That, I guess. It helps that we're never five in the same house. By the time Evita and Bernie were born, Diana and Carlota had already moved. That sounded very. Carlota. I mean, I should be able to read that normally, but when you're reading it in English, you tend to read it in English. Speaking of family, today I came because I need a drink from everything that's been going on with them. Do you live with them? No, but Evita and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second oldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that. Damn. Diana's life has always been messy, but there's days she really makes it big. She wants time for herself to live her life. She didn't think about that when she married that guy 20 at 20. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy who had only known for like 3 months. You should take your own advice. Hey, I never marry someone who would catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there's been one time when that almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam. Kiss cam? I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced me to. To me. Seems he was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple of times. He invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later, the kiss cam focused on us, and instead of kissing me, he proposed. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted. Huh? So I take it you rejected him in a stadium on the fucking kiss cam? He went out for we went out like 3 weeks. I don't know, maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. But I, honest to God, can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea. That sounds too convoluted, you know? Proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex. Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get in their bed. Get you in their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else? What's that bottle? Oh yeah, it's just some rum a client gave me yesterday. A gift? What did you do? A good enough service, I'm guessing? Cacique? Interesting name. What does it mean? Caciques, the name of the chieftains in the... I don't think that's... I didn't say it right. In some native tribes? I see. Do you want me to serve you some of this? I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories when rum's evolved. Give me a fringe raver instead, will you? Alright. I need to learn to stop singing before I do a stream. My throat is already hurting me. One fringe waver. A second. Ah, damn it. That's the close one. Put that away. Okay. What kind of memories do you have with rum? Nothing you need to worry about. Okay. Alright, now it's my turn to ask questions. About what? What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mom and my dad split ambi ambically. My mom is a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, my grandma. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful. Huh? Didn't you even get something like your mom's artist veins or something? I played the piano and piano. I played the violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know. I just kind of said, that's it, one day, and stopped. What about your cousins or the rest of your family? I see very little of them actually, mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family lives in France to boot. So your mom's French? Yep. Can you speak French? Mon aero aeroglycial est plein d'angelis. Why'd you wake up? Go back to sleep. Don't worry about this. Go. Go nap. Don't worry. You just missed my poor attempt at French. What does that mean? Rubbish? I don't know. I can't speak French. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by, but you'd be hard pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. You're kind of lucky, you know? All of my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I am related to on the streets. See, I told you I'll give you reasons. And I gave you a huge one right before you left. You want to repeat it on stream? Because we are not people with normal hair. But I mean, I don't know how George would feel with you dyeing your hair again. He's gonna be like, what the frick was the whole point of me doing your hair? The chances of me meeting someone related to on the streets are ridiculously high. But yeah, there's a primer on my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Your mom's a French violinist and you call that uninteresting? I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Please don't ever. Sounds like something somebody would say to make bartenders sound sophisticated. Sophisticated. See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in their security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it in Glitch City or anywhere else in the world, they need security. I'm their woman. I'm told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info like some sort of mercenary though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. Makes the whole thing sound illegal when you're actually an honest job. Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminated pics from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job. Sheesh. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kind of samey. So, when I started college, I took a course of system security. It felt like the kind of puzzles I was looking for. I mean, there was all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from a different angle. And it's sometimes that always evolves. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like it's an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I help make harder at that. Huh, I didn't think about it that way. It is less actiony than the movies make it up to be, though. No real time, frantic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my coding break through something, it's an amazing feeling. Will you have anything else? Hmm. I'll have a classy drink. Any classy drink. Here goes nothing. She wants a classy drink. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I want to. Because it's saying something. It's not even on here. Hmm. I guess I don't have it. Or don't know how to make it. Give me a second. Because I'm kind of interested in what. Here you are. Yep, just what I needed. Thanks. Say, Joe, what's the worst that could happen if you don't get your drinks right? Well, people have the right to not give me money. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less money, no tips, which doesn't help because I have to pay bills. Oh, I see. Do you have do you have to make an effort to pay your bills? Nope. You have no idea how much I hate you right now. Well, my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and bills. Maybe maintenance on my hands and new equipment, but aside from that. Oh, I know. If you ever have trouble with your bills, why not live with me? We can be roommates. Don't know. Moving my stuff through the streets becomes the moving my stuff through the stairs because the elevator's broken. Having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cat's a shut-in. That's got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. The idea of moving just gives me a headache. You shouldn't take things so seriously that when I say them, you know? I don't, but I've thought about it before. Now, I need some air. I'm gonna take my break. You wanna come? Are you inviting me to the back of the bar? You should invite me to dinner first. Every minute you waste making jokes is time taken from my break. Fine, let's go. Boss, I'm taking my breaks. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure, sure. There wasn't a secret ending there, but I mean secret character, but I'm guessing I have to really focus on her and her ending, and I already got her ending. It went poorly, and basically she basically kept me in her house. I think she almost suffocated Jill because of her baps. Cold, 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 cold. But you're never gonna see that ending. Why? Because I don't want that ending. I want a different ending. I hope it doesn't become anything X-rated for this, because if it does, oh god, we're gonna have a hard time. Jesus. I mean, the first ending that I got wasn't X-rated or anything like that, but considering I'm going for Dorothy, yeah, it sure is chilly out there. It's kind of refreshing. The Hope out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy. Very respectful. Apparently he got into some legal trouble and that's why he's like that. Really? He could also have just been very nice crackhead though. I have a cousin that lives like a hobo actually. Really? It's a bit complicated though. Problem is, his family has tried to get him to live with him, but his pride won't let him accept their help. He'd rather live on the streets for some reason. You can tell with some people, sadly. Why did he become a hobo in the first place? Bad investments and debts. Bank evicted him from his house. Oh. It's a serious problem because he has epileptic attacks but refuses to take his medications. I just don't get what's up with him. Honey, some service here. I'm here, don't scream. Oh ho. Were you two hanging out at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? What do you want? Something soft, something sweet. No alcohol, please. Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed a soda from the vending machine? But I like you. Do you dislike my presence so much? Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say. Alright. Sweet and free from alcohol. She wants... 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And she said no alcohol, so I'm gonna not do that. There you go. Here, like you asked. See, you don't have to get this kind of treatment from a vending machine. Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of soda. Lawrence? A friend of mine. He's a vending machine. Ha! You're a vending machine. Oh. Oh, but how impolite of me. Hmm? I'm lovely and my name's Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Alma. The pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep. Why? Nothing. I guess I heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me, tell me. Mostly about your, pluckiness. And here I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself. Thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer log into some accounts and say, that's hacking, right? No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Do you just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. You won't know until you try, right? Last time I said that I had to jam this plastic replica of halogen lights bulbs up a grown man's ass. It was a success. Okay then, let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company database. Alright. First I do some research on the target, OS, servers, how the information is stored and all that. There's been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First, I secure the things from my side. I start working behind proxies, websites, and through other many vulnerable computers I find on the way. After that, I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, try known exploits as long as they don't trigger any alarms. Once I've tested the grounds, the fun starts. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. Then, when I'm finally in, I go and I retrieve the user privileges. After that, I go and try to become a super user and get what I need. How do you do that? Well, there's a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use some info someone already gave me. But the usual way is using a buffer overflow. Buffer? What happens next? What happens next? I create a backdoor in the system before leaving and covering my tracks. Stop vibrating. I can't handle that anymore. Alma, hack me like you never hacked anything before. Huh? My buffer overflows. Create a backdoor in me. Escalate your user privileges. Find flaws in my security. Sorry, I got carried away. No shit, what happened? Have you ever seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook, but they make it sound like they're having sex instead? Suggestive scenes? Yeah. Well, the whole thing was kind of like that for me. Really? I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to the network or anything. But trust me, if you record yourself giving me a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you would make millions. Horny Lilims are an exploited market. I see. Uh, looks like my ride is here. Your ride? Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it alright to ask that from him? It's okay. I've known him since preschool. It's just so happened that he got married to my sister. Hey, Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yeah, I'll take you off here then. Bye, honey. Later, Jill. Take care. The streams seem noisy. Oh shit, I forgot. What's that? Oh, a client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? Such a such a small yet comfortable place. Truly an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of a suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. And that's where everyone from the most pathetic scums to the vilest trash junkies can just sit to kill their insides. Truly, a real persona non grata. That's Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart and philosophical. Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. What will you have then? Oh wait, give me a second. Yeah, I just remember we're... No, not that. That, and that. That. And then... Go back to here. I could also cover my swear words. Like... Little... You stupid... You gotta find ways to entertain yourself. I mean, I gotta be smart about that and have to remember that that's there. Because if I don't, I'm gonna be actually cursing and then I'm gonna be like an idiot and be like, ah, fuck. Oh, wrong time. But yeah, that idea came into my mind. I was like, I I can't really try any. It's like if I do it too low, it doesn't really help me because I already have a low voice and I'm trying to be louder. So the very idea is that I was like, maybe I can use this voice mod thing. Yeah. So yeah. Hey. I'm pretty sure it even stops me from talking. So I see. I don't know if you heard what I said. You can see me that I was trying to use it on our, what's it called? On yesterday, no, on Friday's stream, but I didn't know that you having it on will continue using the same voice as long as you select it and it's on. So, yeah. So I just have to remember to use it, turn it on, and then turn it off, and we should be fine. But again, yes, I am. I'm sitting here reading for for hours on end. I have to find a way to entertain myself. So